I don't sound as stupid as I think I sound. Dare to suck, say it and see what happens.
I prepared my liver by not drinking anything today.
Hello everybody, this is Big and Rich here with Stormy Warren on Headline Country. Yeah!
This week on Headline Country, Carrie Underwood tells us about her boldest, biggest, and most diverse album of her career. Trust me, you'll be blown away. Big and Rich returned to radio with a song they believe could change the world. Newcomer Jana Kramer shows us how stars mixed fine wine and fine food for a great cause. Plus, we'll run down the nominees for this year's Billboard Music Awards, including American Idol, Scotty McCreery.
Hi, I'm Carrie Underwood. Headline Country starts now.
Hello, everybody. This is Headline Country. Before we get to Big and Rich, we're going to sit down with good girl Carrie Underwood to get the scoop on her brand new album titled Blown Away. It's country, it's rock, it's dark, it's lighthearted. It's everything you could ask for from Carrie. Now, if only her husband could deliver the Stanley Cup. There's a good reason why the phrase blown away comes to mind when discussing Carrie Underwood's latest album.
It's so funny that I know that term's going to get used so much, like, I'm blown away, but it's cool. I like it. I always thought it was a great title. I mean, when you think of somebody being blown away, you think of them being surprised and excited and, you know, shocked and, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And I really want people to get that feeling when they listen to it. That would be horrible if you totally weren't. If it's like, here's my new CD, blow it away. And then you're like, wah wah, it's okay.
Luckily for Carrie, that hasn't been the case. Less than a week after its release, Blown Away's aftermath of musical praise has left fans and critics across the nation picking up the pieces of her most diverse album to date.
I feel like a lot of people really stepped up to the plate, including myself as a singer and as a songwriter. Had so much fun going in and just creating something that is very different than anything I've ever done before. Shine like a diamond, glitter like gold, and you need to know what nobody ever told you. I feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable, first and foremost, in my writing. Just being able to do it and learning from the best and getting to write with them and seeing how they do things and realizing that I don't sound as stupid as I think I sound. I was talking to Steven Tyler and he said the words dare to suck. And I loved that. You have to put it out there before, or else you'll never know. You might have a great idea and you've talked yourself into thinking it sounds dumb, but it could be something huge. So dare to suck, say it and see what happens. And we didn't put ourselves in a box.
In fact, the 29-year-old found the exact opposite to be true when picking the project's final track listing. From its dark and heavy start, emotional, then almost breezy middle to its downright country end, the only thing that seems to remain consistent is Carrie's unpredictable ability to lure you in.
My biggest problem with having these different categories of songs, I couldn't split any of them up. Those dark ones that we were talking about are big. They're big, they're deep, they're, you know, they're just these epic songs that are dramatic, and I love that.
And when it comes to drama, well, there's plenty, like the revenge-driven Two Black Cadillacs, a cinematic tale of a cheating husband and the wife and mistress who make him pay.
Songs are not always reflections of life. I am so happy at home. I love my husband. You know, I love my family. I'm so lucky, but I'm boring. That's boring. You know, nobody wants to hear me like gloating on my album for 14 tracks about how amazing my life is, and I think people really thought I might get soft. I really enjoy having a very normal life outside of my my career, and I love having my career outside of my life. It's so much fun to play a character and to get to be, you know, in Good Girl, get to be the good girl, get to be the bad girl.
He's no good girl, no good for you.
I think it goes back to splitting up Carrie as a person and then Carrie as an entertainer, a songwriter, a musician. I feel like they get farther apart for sure. It's really great to play a character. It's really great to have these dark, you know, storylines, and it's a movie. You know, it's certainly not indicative, in no way a description of my life at all, or what has or could happen at all. But it's so much fun. It's fun to just, I don't know, to sing about these people, create these characters out of thin air, not based on anyone. Get that clear. Not based on anybody. But how much fun is that? And we created these like descriptive mini movies. Even the slower songs, even Forever Changed, you know, hearing the people in the story, in the song being described, you automatically get these gorgeous pictures in your head.
Forever changed.
I love that song so much, and I'm getting worried right now because when we have these listening parties, when we are doing things, they want to showcase that one. And I'm like, does that mean I'm gonna have to sing it at some point? Because I can't get through that song. And I love my Cupid's Got a Shotgun. I love my redneck. It's awesome, and having Brad Paisley come in and play on it, it just amped it up. It made it so awesome.
Cupid's got a shotgun and he's pointing it at me.
From the Blown Away, that is obviously very, very visual, to the slower stuff, to the funny stuff, everything is very, you know, it stimulates your imagination. You start creating these pictures in your head, and I love a good story.
Along with revealing a few good stories, Blown Away blows the whistle on a little-known secret the superstar's been hiding for years.
I'm actually a really, really good whistler.
Her hidden talent is showcased on the islandy one-way ticket.
We brought in margaritas on the studio session tracking day and gave margaritas to the band and had them, you know, relax and let it get a little loose and messy.
Turn the radio up and sing along with it. Hey, we got a one-way ticket.
I'm still amazed that this is what I do for a living. You know, this is my job. I'm a country music singer. All those people that I listened to growing up in my car, you know, I am that to someone now, and that's amazing. That's an amazing feeling, and I know how blessed I am. You know, 7 years. I have been doing this for 7 years. I'm on my 4th album. It's crazy.
He's no good girl, no good for you. You better get to getting on your goodbye shoes.
Blown Away touchdown this past Tuesday. Now, Carrie may be the most successful American Idol winner to date, but she's not the only one dabbling in the country world. Between duets with Reba and Jason Aldean, the show's very first winner, Kelly Clarkson, has been welcomed into the family, and now she's doing it all on her own with a country version of her single, Mr. Know-It-All. You can see the video now right here on GAC. Here's a quick look.
Oh, you think that you know me, that's why I'm leaving you lonely, 'cause baby, you don't know a thing about me, you don't know.
Coming up,
I've been going at it for a long time, man, so just to have a chance to put out a record means the world to me.
Well, speaking of American Idols, just a few hopefuls remain in this year's season, including a Reba mini-me named Skylar. That's my pick, but then again, I'm a little biased. As for last year's winner, Scotty McCreery, things have been going pretty good for the high school senior. He took his The Trouble with Girls video co-star Gabby to his prom last week, just a day or two after getting clocked by this hit in his baseball game. Fortunately, he bounced back nicely and was able to pick up his date on time. Scotty's latest award show accolades kick off our look at some of the stories making country headlines this week.
I love you this big.
Well, here's something Scotty McCreery's gotta love. The ACM New Artist of the Year winner could be adding 2 more trophies to his mantle at next month's Billboard Music Awards, scoring nominations in the Top Country Album and the All-Genre Top New Artist categories. McCreery tells Headline Country, quote, "I'm excited about the Top New Artist nomination because it recognizes artists from all genres of music. I've been overwhelmed by everything that has happened to me in the last year, and I'm grateful to the fans who made all of this possible." Also making the all-genre list, Taylor Swift, who's up for Top Touring Artist, and Lady A for Top Vocal, Duo, or Group. Other nominees include Jason Aldean, Zac Brown Band, and Blake Shelton. Winners will be announced during a live broadcast Sunday, May 20th. Reigning and 3-time ACM Female Vocalist of the Year, Miranda Lambert is headed home to Texas to headline her 5th annual Cause for the Paws event. The concert will benefit her very own Mutt Nation Foundation, an organization the singer started to raise money for homeless and abandoned animals. Texas favorites Wade Bowen and the Josh Abbott Band will add their Paws to the cause June 22nd in Beaumont, Texas. For more information about the event and how you can help, visit headlinecountry.net.
So come and get it.
Something about a truck in a farmer's field.
Well, there's just something about a truck and a man who can sing about it, as newcomer Kip Moore is quickly discovering. Along with celebrating the release of his debut album, Up All Night, the singer-songwriter is enjoying his career first top 10 hit with the project's lead-off single, Something About a Truck.
It's a humbling time. I can't get over how people have gotten behind this thing and everybody's fired up about the project, and I've been going at it for a long time, man, so just to have a chance to put out a record means the world to me.
In stores now, the album features a total of 11 songs, all written or co-written by the Georgia native.
Man, I think you're going to find a lot of grit, a lot of honesty. It's a very emotional record, you know, contrary to what you think about what the single out right now, but I'm itching for people to hear Hey Pretty Girl and Crazy One More Time and some of those songs that I feel really passionate about.
Be sure to tune in May 17th when we sit down and find out even more about Moore and his truck, right here on Headline Country. When we come back, they're back. After years of rumors, Big and Rich set the record straight and get back to work. Welcome back to Headline Country. I'm Stormy Warren. Now, back in 2004, a bunch of renegade artists and songwriters banded together to gather strength in numbers in their quest to share their music with anyone who would listen. They are still known as the Music Mafia, led by John Rich and Big Kenny, better known as Big and Rich. The gang left a mark on Nashville this town will never forget. After taking a few years off, pursuing solo projects, writing songs, and making babies, Big and Rich have reunited to pick up right where they left off, loving everybody while trying to change the world. Despite the rumors of a breakup, John and Kenny are very much back together.
It's been 3 years since we've had a new Big and Rich record, and Fake ID, we put that out because Footloose loved that song, and they said we want it in the movie. We said okay, and it was a fun song to play, and so we put it out, but it really wasn't the focus of a record. After that song, we sat down and really started writing, really started listening to songs, and we ran across this song, That's Why I Pray. Kenny and I we don't really cut a lot of songs that we didn't write, that at least one of us wrote. It doesn't really happen.
I don't remember that ever happening.
This song is so powerful, and it's such a landmark statement to say. When Kenny and I heard it, we went, that's it. I mean, we're recording this song.
Man on the TV's gone insane, everybody's just laughing.
Now that we're singing it, I feel like we wrote it, because it's exactly how we feel, and I think it's how everybody feels in America right now, and it's got such a great ending to it. It's not a negative thing. It talks about serious subjects, but it has a really great spin on it that you believe in better days it's going to get better.
And that message is all that more important because some of those kids that you're talking about growing up are under your own roofs.
Yeah, we both have 2 sons now. People have said, I thought you guys broke up. We said we did for 3 years to write songs and make babies. Sorry, we had a couple of things to do.
Writing big songs.
Well, we're coming to your city.
8 years ago, you guys blazed a trail and tore down some walls and left a mark that this town won't ever forget. How do you take what you did 8 years ago and parlay it to now?
I think this record's different from other records that we've done, but it's like Big and Rich 2.0, man. This is, and that's why I Pray is the perfect lead off to give you an idea about how deep this record runs.
We've had the time to focus on the songs, and that's the biggest thing. Just like we did before we put out Horse of a Different Color, that's been our bar, and that's why Horse of a Different Color, Hillbilly Jedi, probably really is the right name for this album. So we're still tentatively calling it Hillbilly Jedi.
How about a hand for Stormy Warren?
How about a hand for
How about a hand for...
All right, Stormy, we're going to go over here and shoot a video.
Yes, as Donald Trump says, I see you came dressed for success today.
I love how your calves are tan.
You're definitely dressed like the boss.
Thank you. Go back to work.
That's why I pray.
As for a brand new album from Big and Rich, 7 songs are done. They're working hard to get the rest of the new collection wrapped up before they hit the road again this summer. We'll be right back. When we come back, it's one of the hottest tickets in town, but even with a room full of stars, the spotlight was on the food. Occasionally, I don't mind handing over our Headline Country microphone, especially to a couple of beautiful and extremely talented artists like Laura Bundy and actress-turned-country hopeful Jana Kramer. The stunning duo wrapped things up this week, guiding us through one of the hottest charity events in Nashville, the T.J. Martell Foundation's Fine Wine and Food event called the Bestsellers Wine Dinner, where all proceeds go to cutting-edge research in the ongoing but very productive battle against cancer. Oh, by the way, Jana and Laura were not alone.
Wine. I'm so excited.
I prepared my liver by not drinking anything today.
You might indulge a little bit, you know, that's what it's here for.
I didn't drive here.
Okay, so this is a little 99 Masolino Barolo.
You smell it. I did that right?
Yeah, you did it good. It's 13 table hosts tonight.
And what kind of wine? Is it like cabs or is it?
All over the world.
Okay.
I brought predominantly Italian wines because this is an Italian chef, you know, Lydia Bastianich.
Right.
You know, today was a challenging dinner.
Why?
But you said the bestsellers, so every single table has a bestseller for wines. So we had to pair the food
with every one of those different wines.
They have tables set up, and each table has a host, and this host knows a lot about wine. So you get treated to this really great speech and learn about each wine.
So these are all the appetizers.
Right.
So what do you have for main course?
The main course, we begin with a lobster salad. You know, just the salad tossed with, I'll show you right here.
Oh my God, that is the biggest salad I've ever seen.
And we toss it all together.
I love Italian foods. And cheeses, if I could eat cheese for the rest of my life, I'd be a happy camper.
Yeah, we went to the gym, so we're good. Now we can like take some calories in.
I love cooking. That's the one domestic thing that I do, is cook. Everything else, no.
It's a time for us all to relax and not get too serious about the business, but we're doing something very serious, and that's hopefully changing people's lives with this research and stuff that we're doing and the money that we raise.
For more information on the T.J. Martell Foundation, check out tjmartellfoundation.org. In a few weeks, we're going to introduce you to the music from One Tree Hill star Jana Kramer. Until then, it's off to Key West, Florida for the 17th annual Key West Songwriters Festival. Wish us luck. It gets a little crazy down there. Keep up with everything going on in between shows at headlinecountry.net or on Twitter at Headline Country, or you can follow me at Stormy Warren. Take care, everybody.